Previously on Muppet A Month. Imagine, if you will, a Muppet. A nice, blue, curly-nosed Muppet. What is its origins? Is it even from this planet? And what does its family look like? Find all this out and even more in this month's thrilling episode of Muppet a Month.
Muppets from Space.
Hello everyone and welcome to Hello everyone and welcome to Muppet A Month, the monthly series where we watch a Muppet movie every single month. This month we will be watching Muppets
From
Space. Muppets
From
Space. The interesting one about this one is this is the first one that either of us have any knowledge about. This is like with every other one we've been like, oh, like, you know, we like this much about it, or like I remember this from like something, but like no idea what we're getting in for. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see how this is because this is like the crossing point between classic Muppets and modern Muppets. So I'm very pumped, very excited. Yes. Yeah. So I think we'll keep this intro short and we'll get right into the review. Yay!
One movie watch later.
Hello everyone, we just finished watching Muppets from Space. They're from space. Woo! Well, technically none of them are from space except Gonzo. Oh, spoiler alert. Yeah, Gonzo's from space. The thing that looks like an alien is an alien. So technically, wait, so Gonzo's not a whatever anymore, he's an alien. Well, maybe the alien race is a whatever. Let's talk about the plot. Let's talk about the plot. Well, first we're talking about it. Oh yeah, you're right. 3, 2, 1. 8.8. Okay. I was thinking about it the entire movie. Like, I'm not lying. I was like, I feel like it's like around like 8.8 or 8.9. But like, I feel like 9 is just so right. Like, cause Muppets Take Manhattan was really funny, and it got the 8. Like, but this one like felt so much like funnier on a different level, you know. One thing that we referenced in previous movies is how they make a lot of cameo and like current day jokes that don't really land because they're like so old of movies that like we don't really get any of the references they're making. Right. There's also another guest celebrity cameo that was like with Oscar, and it was really funny because Oscar was like,
a very brief cameo.
and then the other guy was like, me too. And we were like, who are you? But now we're getting in the era where like, that's actually like funny because like we understand like some of the jokes. Like Hulk Hogan appeared. Why was he there? Hulk Hogan was there. And there was like a lot of other like just really funny jokes, like the bar mitzvah joke, that was hilarious. And all the jokes just felt very relevant and like just up to date. And also it was just a very like nice movie. It was. It was relaxing and it felt very personal. Like it felt like you were like with them, like going through everything like with them. Like we started with everyone waking up in the Muppet house, which I didn't know existed. I want to live there. I want to live in the save me a room in the Muppet house. I want a room next to freaking Gonzo. I want to be with Fonzie. Or was the Fonzie? Or Bobo. I hope Bobo lives there now. Oh, Bobo. I can't believe Bobo was like the villain. He wasn't the villain. He wasn't like the villain, but you know, he's on the bad guy's side. This is true. But he's also the one that too doesn't love him. Yeah. I guess Bobo was just made to be a villain even though he's a sweetheart. I don't think it cracks the 9 because it felt too much like a straight to DVD movie. I can see where you're coming from. I didn't feel like it released in theaters, but it's so sweet. Like it's so charming. It doesn't have the like this is a movie appeal of Caper or Manhattan, and it doesn't have the
ground-shattering effect that was the original. It feels like the transition point between classic Muppets and modern Muppets. And I feel like the thing that really cements that is Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew is,
Pepe Le Pew.
he is here, as
Okay.
referenced in the previous video. We have not seen Pepe at all. So many new characters have actually got introduced in this movie.
Yes.
We saw Pepe. Bobo wasn't there in any of the other movies. Who were some other ones?
The purple catfish.
The purple
I keep
catfish.
forgetting his name.
He was in the Muppet Show. I'm pretty sure he's like the host
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, he was
But-
like something backstage.
But he didn't have any relevance in the movies until this one.
Statler and Waldorf were only in there for like, they only had one line.
They did. No, they two. Right?
They had the bacon line.
They're the bacon one.
Is breakfast over? No, why? Because I think the bacon just ran out.
I know when we first saw them, they were freaking breaking it down in the dance.
They
number.
were.
They were like,
So nice.
they were going crazy.
Statler getting into it.
And it felt short, honestly. Like it was a
It
pretty
did feel
one.
pretty
It was a
short.
long movie, but like it felt short because like the pacing was really nice. I think the pacing. Was
They kept going.
Yeah.
Like, first you start off in the Muppet house, and then Gonzo gets contacted, and then he gets abducted, and then they break him out, and then they go to Cape Doom, and then they meet the aliens, the end. And it keeps the ball rolling. There's no side plot except for, I guess, Piggy wanting to be like a star, but like that barely gets any screen time.
Yeah, that was that one.
It feels so straightforward, which was very nice.
Yeah. It was mainly focused around Gonzo. This was Gonzo's movie. Like,
It
you know,
was. I'm very happy.
we're gonna pay attention to Gonzo, which is great because, you know, Gonzo doesn't get that much recognition. Flashback to Muppet Vision 3D when he was only there to talk about his sandwich. Forever!
Funny every time. Gonzo's my favorite. Craig, he's my love, my reason to live.
Gonzo didn't have a role in the movie. I just realized that.
No,
Yeah, he was there in the beginning.
He told B to get him a sandwich.
Oh, right.
He said, fetch me a sandwich.
Oh, great! Could you give me a sandwich? Would any of you people like anything? Since he's going out,
Forever? They said forever!
forever?
In the arms of the angel.
But yeah, we love Gonzo.
And it starts off with Gonzo not getting let on Noah's Ark.
Oh,
Real
I
clip.
I forgot about that.
Noah's Ark? Gonzo. Gonzo's Ark? Is Gonzo not gonna make it on Noah's Ark?
Oh, gee, Mr. Miller. Sorry. I'm gonna come too. What are you anyway? Oh, I don't know. I guess there's only one of me. Then you are doomed.
Wait, Gonzo in Noah's Ark. Did not think that'd be a sentence I'd say.
And then Rizzo gets knocked out the window.
Leave me alone. No, no.
They killed Rizzo.
In the arms.
If I were to rank it right now, we'll do a huge ranking at the end of all this, but if I were to rank it right now, I feel like it's lower than Takes Manhattan, but higher. It might be higher than Muppet Vision.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Muppet Vision is fantastic, and I'm very angry that they closed it down.
In the arms.
I think this review is very sporadic, but you know that kind of reflects the film.
Yeah, just like this movie.
It was swapping a lot between different scenes. I noticed.
It was a very chaotic movie, but that's what made it really special. Like, it felt like
It's chaotic like Gonzo.
Gonzo. Gonzo the Great.
Gonzo the goat. The goat?
The goat! Oh my god. Editor, roll clip of us absolutely dying when Bobo the bear yells, the goat!
General Lufton, welcome.
I'm on a schedule, Zigger. What have you got?
Hard evidence. We finally got it. Retro. Yes, sir?
Bobo! He's so stupid.
The goat?
The goat! That's why he's the goat?
Receive.
And then those rats continues to say
The Riz.
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 They kept calling Rizzo just Riz. And
No, Riz, no. Even if we got over the wall, we couldn't turn the doorknob. Hey, Riz.
like we were like Riz.
Hey, okay.
Okay.
Riz. Editor, roll clip of us in New York because the rats were from New York.
You go eat a bullet. Go eat a bullet.
Honestly, not a lot of space. Considering it's called Muppets From Space, not really much of a sci-fi. It was a sci-fi for like half of the movie, but then the other half was like, whoa, we're fighting with the government. Like, we're fighting with government agents.
I have good news. Gonzo has been abducted by the government.
I have good news. Gonzo's been abducted by the government.
Oh! Listen, everyone, listen! I've got great news! Gonzo has been kidnapped by the government!
If you like Gonzo, you're gonna rock with this movie. But if you like Kermit and the gang, they're like somewhat relevant. They help them like bust out like the second half of the movie. But like first half, it's mainly just Gonzo tweaking out.
He got struck by lightning. Those eyes.
His eyes were jet red, and then he was like riding the lawnmower down the front.
And then he was riding the lawnmower. Editor, add in the laugh track. But yeah, I feel like that's our review.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. Again, funny movie, funny watch. Necessary? Not so much, but it's a really fun time.
Yes.
If you want to just like a good haha from the Muppets, go ahead. It's a really nice watch.
Yeah. We'll see y'all next month for Muppets Treasure Island in July. And then after July, once we get to August, we get to Muppets 2011. And we have something very special planned for y'all, but it's a secret.
You don't get to know.
You guys don't get to know until we reveal it to the public. But I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Muppet A Month.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys
Next time. Month. Next